did it. I fucking did it. Got better games, yes.
I see you got a big haul there, big boy.
Oh, fuck no! Ow! Damn it!
That's not very nice. Aiming a gun at a poor little girl like me.
Well, I always wanted a fur coat. How about I skin you alive then? Fuck you! Oh!
You should be more gentle with me. I do scratch.
Fuck you. What do you want?
Just my share of the haul.
Your share?
Really think you're capable of doing it all alone?
I would drown you before you do anything. Whoa! Oh.
You're catnip to a girl like me. Handsome, dazed, and to die for.
Mistletoe can be deadly if you eat it.
But a kiss can be even deadlier if you mean it. You're the second man who tried to kill me tonight. Luckily, I have 7 lives left.
I have the most awkward boner right now. God damn it, she took all my hard work! Huh? Son of a bitch. Let's just get this shit out of the way. Halle Berry's Catwoman was released in 2004 and was a piece of shit. It was so bad that it currently has a rating of 9% on Rotten Tomatoes. In fact, the late Roger Ebert has gone on record, it is one of his most hated movies. That's pretty fucked up. So why would you even make a game off of such an atrocity? For the money, of course, because they figured, hey, it'd be a hit like Batman and make us a lot of dough. Now, there are several versions of this game, and the one I'm holding in my hands right here is the PC version, which is rumored to have the worst controls out of all the versions. Not only that, it is made by EA Games, the people behind Battlefield, the new Battlefront, and Sims. Can it really be that bad? Yes, it fucking can. And I would like to call this the Dark Times EA. And I mean dark, like runny diarrhea dark. I'm afraid to put this piece of shit inside my computer because by the time I'm done, I'm afraid my computer needs several deep cleans just to wash it from this filth. So let's take this piece of shit and shove it in there. I should go on to mention, I was given this game a very, very long time ago as a joke gone terribly, terribly wrong. And I mean so wrong that my brain forgot it in the deepest reaches of my memory. Nah, that's just my imagination. I bet I lost it somewhere. In fact, I'm sure the game isn't that bad. I've matured a lot since then, and I'm sure the game isn't as bad as all the rumors and talk say it is. So let's get started. Oh my god. I'm going to need a minute. I don't even know where to begin. I guess let's go over the controls, because God knows that is one of the biggest problems in the whole game. So to move, it's WASD, straightforward with shift to crouch and space to jump. Not that bad, right? But this is just the one layer of this shit. Let's get deeper into the game. One thing for the opening intro is the graphics seem to change, but don't worry, I'll get to this later. So finally I'm in control, and my first objective is to kick this guy off. The online text tells me to hold shift and right click. I do this and no response. Okay, so maybe I read that wrong. I'll try left clicking. Nothing. I try every possible button combination and no response. This is fucking bullshit! I've been sitting here for the last 25 minutes trying to kick this motherfucker in the fucking balls, but I can't get a single response from Catwoman, other than left, right, up, down, and crouch and jump. Fuck this game. All I want to do is just get past the first screen, and I can't even get past that. Wait, did I just do something? How did I do that? Oh god, how did I do that? Are you kidding me? That's how to attack? That's combat mode? Okay. Check this. To attack, you hold right click and jab the mouse in a direction. A Catwoman will either whip, do this arm jab, but if you hold shift and try right clicking jab, she'll do these weird breakdancing kick moves. But the way you have to hold the right click and jab in direction to attack, there are some delays or no responses. So great, even combat is fucking broken. But you know what makes me furious the most? It's how the in-game text tries to help but is not very specific on how to attack. It just says hold shift and the right click. That's it. It's not very specific at all. I remember trying my hardest to get through this game and only making it to stage 2. So I say fuck this shit and get yourself a controller. In my case, a PS4 controller. And there you fucking go. And oh my god, it's playable. Catwoman responds perfectly. Okay, not really. There are some issues, sometimes at certain points, with the angles of the camera, but at least it's finally playable. In fact, fuck this spot. I'm going to my old spot over there. That's better. A controller in my hands and my usual spot. Let's do this. Why am I playing?
Hello, darling.
How did you get in here?
Your back door was open.
I should really learn to close to those.
Enjoying your perfect game.
Perfect? Have you been falling from trees and hitting your head on the way down?
Don't be silly, darling. Cats always land on their feet.
Well, how about I continue and I'll show you.
I would like that. I think I'll take a bath while you play.
I am strangely aroused.
Just keep playing, dear.
Yes. No distractions. No distractions. I guess there's no point in putting it off any longer. But you probably already noticed how during cutscenes, the graphics seem to drop drastically. Now, bear in mind, this game came out in 2004. Not to mention, this is for the fucking PC. It's weird because some cutscenes look not too shabby, including the gameplay, but so many look like an early game for PS2. Yet, this is in the middle of the PS2's line. Even after I thought if I adjust my settings to be lower and give it less resolution, it looks even more god-awful.
You shouldn't have to change anything that's already perfect.
I hate you so much right now.
Just wait until you get to the combat. I can hardly wait.
Are you trying to break me? Because I won't let you. Well, as you can guess already, the controls make the combat almost unplayable, unless you're using a controller. Trust me, you need it. The combat is basically this. Cops and thugs try to slowly punch you as you awkwardly try to attack them. After so much damage, a yellow outline will appear and they will run and hide in a dumpster or box on screen. However, that is very time consuming, so you do have the option to knock them into the dumpsters and get it over with. But this is easier said than done. The game is so ass that when you try to focus on knocking a guy into a dumpster or boxes, other guys will group around you and punch you like one of those inflatable punching bags for kids. God! Ass! Fuck! Damn! And this is where my patience runs very thin. And I mean very thin. These assholes fucking attack you every time. And I mean every time. And because of the controls, each direction is one of 4 buttons on the controller. That's right. To attack left, doesn't matter if you are facing left, you need to make sure to hit the button corresponding with left attack. In this case, that's square. But due to how my character is facing, she doesn't attack left, but behind her because of how the camera angle is facing. I am just dumbfounded. And yes, the controller is much better. At least the game is playable. Because when I'm using the mouse, I could never see my character correctly respond. Even checking out the game control options, you can see clearly here, there's just way too many options for attack, and all could be condensed into one simple fucking button. I hate to say it, but this makes the Combat Core a masterpiece.
Oh yeah, I said it.
And yet, somehow, I fucking managed to make it to the club stage in the game. As far as I did years ago before with only the keyboard. And there's one thing about this game, it's that bitchin' club song playing. I'm not kidding. Most of the soundtrack in this game is this. At least it's a nice change of pace.
Set a picture of me and Harley Quinn on your wall.
Yes it is. Artist named Shadbase did it.
I like how our breasts are being pushed together. I might have to try the one on her later.
No distractions. No distractions.
I'm such a dirty little kitty.
I swear to God, you are driving me crazy. And this ass of a fucking game is! Is it funny how in the club you can see the silhouettes of all the clubbers dancing? Wouldn't you think one of the asshats would take notice of a woman in a cat getup fighting with several thug silhouettes? It finally comes down to this. The thing that finally breaks me.
Come out of it, big boy. Don't let a girl's anticipation linger.
The worst thing in this game literally has me get so fucking frustrated, this even plays a huge part in the combat, the fucking camera. The camera always shifts to a new damn angle, and this happens throughout the game. In combat, this makes it nearly impossible to not encounter it every time. 1 minute, the angle is set as you begin your fight, and then the next it shifts to a new angle just because you're a few inches almost to the end. In good games by this point, there is an option to spin the camera in a full 360 to help accommodate the player to do better. But fuck that shit. The assholes who made this piece of shit threw that logic out the window and said, this is the future, this is gaming, but I'm just touching the surface here. The game has countless parts where you have to climb or make running jumps and scale walls, and the camera likes to change and can throw you off your momentum or obscure your view so you're not sure about your next step. At least there's a way to go POV in the game and better grasp the situation. Yeah, I know this is to follow a cat's trail, and it's like cat vision. Yeah, you know, fuck that. I call this player's vision. So I can see my fucking shit. And sometimes Catwoman won't jump and just clings to the fucking wall and whips about. All because I'm a few inches away from something that's grabbable. God damn it! Fuck!
You're making me feel so yummy.
You sick son of a bitch. Even with all these obstacles, I somehow made it to the first boss, and he's a pain in the ass. No matter what I do, he blocks all my attacks, and sometimes I get lucky. I try to get some distance, but it's like he has a gravitational pull, and I still get hit. Gotta fucking love his somersaults that defy the damn physics. I'll be honest, this is one of the first times I died to the poor camera, broken CPU opponent, and the ass of a combat. So I eventually got him stuck in a corner and just threw bottles at him till I won. So after some cheesy one-liners, Catwoman heads to a plant, and this place tests your skills of patience to the max. This level has dozens of fights and long scaling scenes, but we can manage. We can do this.
You may be in for a treat. You may have bitten off more than you could chew, big boy.
Fuck you. I will beat this piece of shit game. What's with the auto-aiming? Like, how am I able to avoid that? Where the fuck do I go? Shit! Fucking assholes! Damn! God! Fuck it. I give up. This part's driving me insane. I mean, I can't beat the last level, but you know what? I can at least see how far I got into it. Every stage in this game has 2 parts, so let's see how far I got. What? That's only stage 3? I made it to the second part only? What the fuck? So there's only 6 stages, each has 2 parts, but all the stages are practically the same. Beat some thugs and climb shit. Hell, most of the climbing is the stage. I can't take it anymore. This game is so broken, even with the controller, it isn't even better. I give this game a 2.1 out of 10. It's that fucking bad. Broken camera, bad controls, and horrible ass of combat. I can't see me recommending this to anybody. Why would you make me play this atrocity?
Because it's the most perfect game, isn't it?
Perfect? That is far from it. The only way someone would play this game is if someone wants to test their patience.
So you see now? You finally get it, don't you?
The whole game is a test to see how much patience one has. The main character is named Patient, thus trying to explain early on not to rush. Those who get angry and give up too soon have the lowest patience, but those who make it as far as I can with such terrible gameplay, they're to make us the middleman. And those with the most would complete the whole game. Yes, in those terms it would be perfect. The perfect patience. That's the goal of this game. If you have it, you will prevail. Yes, that's why you made me play it. It's patience, isn't it?
Dear Sacred Double D's, while you were reviewing, I took the time to slowly take every item of worth away. Perhaps by now you will realize why the game is so perfect.
She has the greatest patience.
Something to myself. Well, not something.